Some news now coming in from Jhansi, where we're understanding the STF team, in fact, has recreated the crime scene near Paricha Dam in Jhansi. Asad and Gulam, remember, had an encounter by the STF on the 13th of April in the Baragaon area. Now there is a recreation of the crime scene that is taking place. Some visuals on your screens, various officials on the ground as well. This is, of course, after the Asad encounter. The STF is now trying to narrate the steps back, trying to recreate the scenes, trying to put the pieces together to try and understand what really has happened. As we pointed out, Asad and Gulam, remember, had an encounter by the STF on the 13th of April in the Baragaon area. That's the update that's coming in. We'll try and establish a connection with our colleague as well to try and understand if any evidence has already been picked up by the STF team that is on site. What are the steps that they're trying to recreate? But there is a recreation as of now that you can see in those visuals that is being done by the STF team. We'll try and get more details of what really is happening, but all of this is happening near the Paricha Dam in Jhansi. Remember, Asad was encountered by the STF on the 13th of April. All of this happened in the Baragaon area. Now, in fact, you have police officials and others, the STF team essentially, who is on the ground trying to recreate the entire episode, trying to trace back the steps, trying to speak to people on the ground as well. As we've been telling our viewers, all of this is very important as far as the developments that have just happened in the past few weeks. There was an encounter that happened of Asad and Gulam, both of them who were encountered by the STF on the 13th of April in the Baragaon area. Now, in fact, you have the STF team, which is on the ground trying to recreate this entire scene. Pranchu is joining us with more details. Pranchu, what is the significance of the STF team being on the ground today?
Well, see, again, this case is being looked in by a judicial commission, which is also looking into the case of Asad and Gulam's encounter and the deaths in the encounter, and therefore the scene recreation is being done to ascertain or to rather assist the officers as far as the investigation is concerned, because, any encounter which takes place goes into the ministerial inquiry, and the ministerial inquiry is there to find out that whether this encounter was a genuine one or whether there was